Poultry farming is a process of raising domesticated birds such as chickens, ducks, turkeys and geese for meat or eggs. Poultry, mostly chicken, are commonly raised in large numbers. Chickens raised for eggs are called layers, while those raised for meat are known as broilers. Layer farming is gaining traction more and more. Many people are choosing to venture into the poultry business because compared to dairy and pig rearing, poultry farming is not time-consuming and is less labor-intensive. It requires little space, therefore making it relatively cost-effective whether in urban or rural areas. At a small village in Chuka Igambangombe of Tharaka Nithi County, we visit a homestead where a small-scale poultry farmer demonstrates to us what it takes to run a poultry farm. The clacking of birds welcomes us to the compound as we make our way to the chicken coop.
My name is Casty. I'm a poultry farmer. It was my hobby since childhood to keep chicken. I developed interest and I decided to continue with the farming of chicken.
A typical day starts by checking on the day-old chicks. This is the most sensitive stage in the entire production cycle of a chicken.
This light now they use at night. The small ones we don't switch it off even during the day, but after 1 week we will switch it off during the day. We light it up at night.
During the first few weeks, the chicks require high-quality feeds and adequate clean water. A farmer has to make drinking water systems in the breeder houses and train the chicks to drink water.
Yeah, so this is antibiotics. Then we mix it with the glucose.
Just like water management, feeding is the other most crucial factor in poultry farming. Farmers have the option of buying feeds from their local market or making their own chicken feeds to cut down on operational costs.
The smaller chicks, we feed them with the starter. The starters, they grow faster than the chick mash. Then there is the 2 to 4 months, we feed them with the growers mash. And then from there we have the layers, which we feed with layers mash.
For the layers, the age determines what they eat and the portion they get for the day. To maximize growth and production, commercial feeds are therefore enriched with essential food value nutrients, as feeding is a key determinant of weight control in chicken. It is also the beginning of the first egg laying for layers. Poultry commercial farming is an agribusiness venture that can be carried out at different levels. Farmers identify as small-scale farmers if they raise 1 to 1,000 birds. Middle-scale farmers raise 1,001 to 10,000 birds, whereas large-scale farmers who comprise individuals or corporations will rear above 10,000 birds for commercial consumption. In the President's Big Four agenda, Kenya, focus on food security is one of the core pillars to anchor a development policy for the country. In the poultry enterprise, farmers can move towards this by mechanizing the chicken production cycle to add volume to their process, as well as save on production time and costs. For Casty, she found her edge in this enterprise when she bought her first incubator from a loan she secured. Like most farmers, she started small, then gradually grew to a bigger capacity.
And I came up with an idea of incubating buying the eggs from the members and incubating them to produce more chicks, because we couldn't find a market for the chicks but no market for the eggs. I was given a small loan by the group. I bought the first incubator that could produce 60 chicks after 21 days, and started buying the eggs from the members and then incubate and then sell the chicks now to them and to the other community members. From the profit, I was able to buy this. They gave me another loan, this 150,000. They gave me another loan of 100. I topped up the 50,000 from the profits. I bought now the bigger one that gives me around 528 eggs. That is.
This move paid off so well that she was able to gradually increase her chicken stock. By breeding the chicks, she has been able to realize more profits for her business, as there is always demand and a ready market for chicks.
We sell the full-grown ones for meat and also for eggs. I have a market for eggs where I provide 30 crates for a school here, Kaditoni Bonding Primary School. The fertilized eggs we sell to the community. They come here and buy. Like this morning, I sold more than 1 crate for the fertilized eggs. The fertilized egg goes at 20 bob. The unfertilized one goes at 15 bob.
Every so often, she gets orders from her community to supply chicks to those who wish to start chicken rearing. Today, her customer is Weru Polytechnic, where she is to supply 300 one-month-old chicks.
The day-to-day care involves just feeding and drinking. We are going to start giving the chicks anti-stress today because of the transportation. They may have earned some stress because of the movement, and they will continue for the next 3 days, giving them anti-stress and some antibiotics. And I think from there they will be good to go.
The layer chickens normally commence egg production at around 17 to 22 weeks. However, all this is dependent on the care and management given to the birds. A low feed ration or lack of hygiene can lead to mortality for the birds. Also, suitable vaccinations must be administered at the right times to optimize health and growth.
They are doing very well. They are already having, they are laying, for now they are laying eggs. We have around 280 hens, which are doing well. And every day we collect 2 crates of eggs. Every time we check on the ones which are not feeding well. So we make sure we treat them every day. And also we make sure that they are given the vaccines when need be. We are organizing on how we can market the eggs. And also it is very important also for the students. We give them eggs at least twice per week so that they can give them energy and healthy bodies.
Poultry agribusiness is very viable, as many farmers have found out. It is one whereby farmers reap a myriad of benefits, as Casty has experienced, especially because she practices mixed poultry farming.
I intend to keep the different breeds so that every customer who comes here wanting chicken, they can have the different breeds that they need. That's why I started even stocking the guinea fowls, because I realized many customers like them for meat. They also like them to beautify their homes. So guinea fowls are quite costly. They go at 6,000 per pair of the mature guinea fowls. The egg of a guinea fowl goes at 300 shillings, and they are going at a very high speed. I produce around 15 guinea fowls every week, and you can see I'm only remaining a few.
However, like all business endeavors, it is not without twists and challenges, as both Casty and her client, the Wero Polytechnic, told us.
The fins are expensive because they normally eat day and night. Also, we considering the diseases. Also, we have at times we get 1 or 2 dead. Challenge again, we have market, even carrying them, transporting them to the marketplace. It's a challenge to us.
The challenges we have experienced mostly are poultry diseases, several, but we have continued to work hand in hand with the livestock officers who come and guide us. The other problem is now lack of enough houses, and the problem with the chicken, once you overstock, they easily go into cannibalism. They start eating each other because of the overstocking.
Overall, layer farming is playing an important role in the economy and fulfilling a nutritional demand in Kenya. Egg consumption rate remains higher than that of meat, with the key consumers being schools, the hospitality industry, and households. It is estimated that about 50 billion chickens are reared every year for their products. Casty, who comprises a fraction of this statistic, can attest to the transformation brought about by the venture.
I would like farmers, actually the unemployed youth, to enter into this business. It has money. In a month, approximately from the eggs, I make a profit of around 30,000. Then from the chicks, approximately 80,000.
And with more empowerment, sustainable food security and economic growth will be a reality among many poultry farmers in Kenya.